Man, some of y'all did not listen all the way through, and I can tell. So I'm going to go back and baby Boyd feed it for you and put the bits that you missed at the top of this one. Okay, so just hang in there for more than like 20 seconds. All right, so the two things a lot of y'all only caught half of was talking about the potentiality of Team Blue being Akmel Blay and the idea around going on the offensive with the Marshall you-know-what that they definitely want to declare and are definitely going to do at some point because it's important to their plan. So it's going to happen. For the first part, I was not saying, and if you listened past me talking through it, I was not saying that them protecting their own information was an excuse to me. It's not. Okay? They're politicians. This is their job. If someone says, I don't care what kind of photos or whatever it is they have on me, if it's we are taking out the country or we're spilling your secrets, guess I'm about to be embarrassed because like I'm not going to be responsible for all these lives. So, I not excusable to me. However, if they are being held because we are being held, and things like in LA, all right, when you look at the satellite footage, when those things started, baby, 3 of them kicked off at the same point simultaneously, like someone hit a switch, okay? Every time we've gotten Team Blue to start saying just a little bit, just calling attention to something, acknowledging some of the shit we've been talking about, some other shit pops off. And all we're saying is, what if? That is part of it, that they're not saying anything because when they do, a blue city somewhere gets affected. American cities or American citizens somewhere are negatively impacted or lives go bye-bye. Okay? So that's what we were saying. That I'm not. Okay. And that also would tie into the whole Dior bag thing because, okay. So anyway, that's what we were saying about that. And we're just saying maybe, or I wonder, and that's part of the reason why I keep saying they better have a damn good excuse, because otherwise, yeah, I'm done with all of them. Okay? Now for the other part, for the thing they want to declare, and the folks who are like, no, we have to stay inside at all costs because if we go out, they're going to declare the thing. My point is that they're going to declare the thing anyway because it's vital to their plan. So why should we wait for them to be fully prepared and go on the offensive towards us so that we are now on the defense when we already have less resources than they do in terms of the military and whatnot? Right now is when they are not fully lined up yet. They're not filled with loyalists yet. They're working on it, but not yet. So while they would love to declare the thing, our best chance is during the time before they actually have everything in the bag, confirmed, purged, and done. All right. And we're getting there quick. They're doing it quick on purpose because they have to get to the declaring part. They have to get to the disarming part. That is happening soon. It has to in order for what they're doing to work. They have to make it so that we can't. So we should use that to our advantage, knowing that they have to do those things and they're in the plan for them anyway. We could all sit at home and do the staycation, the big strike, whatever. And I'm not dumping on that. I said that that's valid too. It has an impact, but nobody's going to step down because we all stayed home. They're not going to give up their roles because we stayed home. They will find some way to punish us anyway. You understand what I'm saying? So while it makes an impact, if we want them removed, we have to fucking remove them. And it's not by filing things. It's not by hoping Congress is going to do something. It's not by hoping the courts are going to do something. Everyone bows. Get it through your head that this is now a kingdom. There are no checks. There are no balances. There's nothing holding it. Okay? And yes, I know the new DNC chair is exciting and all that stuff. But in the meantime, we've like held off and waited for someone else before we go ape long enough. Okay? So not saying go to the streets and go ape, but just strategize on how we make the best of what we know while we still have what we could call an advantage, I would say, compared to how it's going to be in a month. We have the best advantage now. A month from now, yeah, cooked and toast. So you can come into the comments and talk about how we're cooked and toast. You can come into the comments and talk about how you don't want to do anything because then they're going to do this. You can come into the comments and talk about how you don't care what their excuse is. Honestly, I feel you, but all that said, let's talk about being prepared, because even if you go out there peacefully with a sign and a chant, they're not stepping down and they will use it as an excuse to do the thing they want to do. So, let's take advantage of that. Let's use that, because that's probably the best shot we got for us, people on the ground. These people aren't going away because we stopped shopping. They'll just take our money. You understand? Like, no one's going to stop them.